What's up, y'all?
What's up? Now we finna play with we gonna play with Curry versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alright. Leave it in the comments who y'all think is better, Steph Curry or LeBron.
Really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the
Alright, I'm put Draymond on LeBron and Klay Thompson already on J.R. Smith. And Curry. You already know Curry's gonna take what's his name? Curry ankles.
Welcome everyone to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare.
Hold on, y'all. Just trying to make sure the music ain't on while I'm playing. Hold on, I gotta do something else.
For an Eastern Conference opponent right here. It's
ready?
what you've been waiting for.
Let's get in this game. Let's get this game. Leg it.
Wednesday afternoon affair. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position.
They got
Kyrie
it's
Irving and
2-0.
J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
Watch Curry, y'all.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long
You see that 3?
last season. He finally
What?
postseason with the Cavs, and up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Alright,
Cleveland on defense. Goes up on the wing. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and Green gets it to go.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out, man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Draymond Green. Thompson, the basket drop.
Fouling all the
the
time.
shot. One free throw coming his way.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Alright, y'all.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter
Call
to
a
a
time
bench
out
role.
for real,
Didn't
bro.
let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And he gets the bucket. 8 points.
Oh,
for
with
Steph Curry.
You
Curry.
really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving double team. In the corner, it's James. Here's Love, and it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Irving misses. The Warriors have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up. coming off screens.
And both free throws good for Curry.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's already up to 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Pushing their lead to double digits. Green's got 5.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now, here is Irving. He kicks it to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Curry with the 3.
That's Curry.
Another 3. For Golden State.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from behind the arc.
And he gets the buckets.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
We couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You can see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get. And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out?
All they doing is dunking. They ain't even shooting no threes.
Changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Draymond Green. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Pulls up. And another basket for Golden State.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And here's James outside. And it's good.
About time.
The play was Dellavedova.
Yeah, it's about time.
James has got 5 points so far. Warriors leading by 11. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Swish.
And they are
jelly
damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
And finished off by LeBron.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
He personal fouled him.
On the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for James. Smith against Iguodala. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Kept alive. Thompson dishes to Love. Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's good. Here is Livingston.
He don't know how to shoot.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he...
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Harrison Barnes is out there with Green, and it's Bogut in at the pivot, manning the middle. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
They push it up 4 on 3. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Big squad.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
As the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Got it for his 4th field goal
really,
of the game.
that's
just
why.
5 shots.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry tried to hit fadeaway.
Irving kicks to Fry. They get it back.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fadeaway.
It's Curry outside. The long distance 3 is there. Curry's got 51.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
That's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
And a wide open look for Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. And LeBron has been in this season every year since his rookie season.
game for a while, y'all. I gotta go see what my little sister was doing.
Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mazzili's checked in for Bogut. Lush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Mozgov with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shoots from the elbow. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 11 points for LeBron. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments. Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 59 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And that one's good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. Tries from 10. Here's Fry. The Warriors pull it in. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the rejection by LeBron. And Stephen Curry another three.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. Second shot opportunity. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Dellavedova. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so here is Golden State. Shoots it up. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. 66 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, what a
66 points for Steph Curry. Y'all hear that, right?
Mozgov. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew
That was not a shooting foul.
Well, we know Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact
They
he
just
made on
bullied.
the
That's what it
Cleveland
is.
Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now
Why
for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for
A shooting foul again. Come on, Clark.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he can't get the first one. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And the second free throw, good.
About
They've
time.
been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
And another basket for Golden State.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here is Livingston. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots. And
oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one.
You can't throw. Get on my face, Livingston.
Here's Thompson. So as we conclude the first half.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 3 rebounds and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic, and the end result has been a lot of good looks from three-point land. And now they've established themselves from long range, and the defense has to adapt. They're in really solid position right now.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out an opponent's field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Oh, God. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to this game, y'all. Yeah, let's get back to the third quarter.
One-team show so far.
Third quarter.
We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the thing I noticed in that first half was his
I'm a shot creator.
He was not wasteful with his opportunities.
That
and
trophy is
did a
mine.
great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2
I
and 3.
can't believe Curry just
Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point.
missed that shot.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It was on me like that.
Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Cleveland with a very strong year last year.
They all up
a
on
very
me like
solid
that.
team on the road as most
That don't
LeBron
look right, for
teams
real.
are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on
You
the
blocking?
road, but
Who you
eventually
think you
got it
blocking?
together and ended up
Curry?
22 and
Who you think?
19
I mean,
away
who you
from
think
home.
you blocking,
To the
Curry?
middle, here's James and the powerful
Really?
one-handed slam.
How you ain't blocked that
Well,
shot?
for one,
Man,
he
James, get
hasn't
off me,
let him
man.
down.
You look
I mean,
gay
but
behind,
a
man.
few
You
other guys
too.
need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Curry, good.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident
What?
playing
How you
on the
talking
road.
about already?
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs
I don't
were.
like
They
Cleveland
could
like
rattle
that,
off
for
4
real.
wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Let's catch up with
Come
Doris from the
on,
sideline.
man.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying
Curry
to
ain't
his
back in-
team.
Curry ain't
He
in the
said
game
their
no more?
plan was run their
Oh,
offense
man.
through Thompson. Coaches
Oh,
looking
there
for
he
big
is. I
things from
thought-
him
I thought I
throughout the
saw
rest of this
Curry
game on the
somewhere.
offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient.
Come
Man,
on,
it's
man.
been
How
a
you
lot
shoot
of fun
foul
to
that
watch.
far?
The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. Then for the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for
That
J.R.
was
Smith.
it, Curry. How you ain't make
You know,
that?
Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Curry, good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Fry's got 6 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. LeBron outside. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Curry. Non-stop scoring machine here. This one for 3. That is good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
From downtown, and he gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Hey, kids, ready?
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. J.R. Smith's checked in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Irving.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The drive by Shumpert, and it's blocked by Curry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hands it from downtown.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. They get the rebound. Mozgov, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Williams. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Bogut in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. Williams can't hit.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Spates with it. Now defended by Mozgov. And Spates gets it to go. The Cavaliers' shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And Williams, here we go. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pulls it up. Again, Golden State. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And he gets it to go. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Here's Clark. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Williams. And that's collected by Bogut.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. And the basket by Jones.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Got that one up quick.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
And Williams, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Different look here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Price checked in.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Jones, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And Curry, here we go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Pick by Williams. Here's Shumpert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Curry can't get it to go. Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Drills it from outside.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Shots good by Williams.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Took him no time at all on that one.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
He dishes it to Fry from the line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Curry's shot is good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Cleveland also making a change. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for James Jones. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Spates. And another 3 for Golden State.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound. The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You've got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And they feel good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 47. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
Curry against Williams. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers.
The Jordan of the game. Y'all already know who that is.
These fans,
Curry.
too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
That was a good game, guys, but I have to go.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Stephen Curry.
An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a
124 points, 1 steal, 4 rebounds.
Fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started.